AI is making kids dumber. That's a provocative trope Brilliant is trying to solve. While most AI tools act as cheating machines that rob students of the struggle required to learn, Koji is the world's first graphical tutor designed to build intuition rather than dependency. In education, personalized learning is the gold standard, but it has historically been unscalable. To move beyond static text and create a truly tactile experience, what Brilliant calls the Mario Kart analogy, where you feel the math by falling into a pit rather than reading a textbook, requires a lot of content generation. A single core pre-algebra course requires mapping 50 concepts into over 1,000 physics-style problems to ensure mastery, but standard LLMs are also notoriously still bad at spatial logic, leading to math hallucinations confidently stating a 9 when the answer on the screen is 5, which is hard to build a student's trust on. Brilliant bypassed this bottleneck by redesigning their entire infrastructure to be LLM-friendly. It jumped from a 0 to 93% success rate in generating complex interactive puzzles in just 48 hours. In this ecosystem, the human remains the creative director, designing the aha moments and difficulty curves while the AI handles the technical implementation. Koji acts as a shared visual context because it speaks the same code the student is manipulating. It can literally see your cursor paths and pause to inject targeted sketches and highlights directly onto the page in real time.
Introductory lesson in Python. Koji knows he shouldn't teach them how to write code with a Hello World tutorial because AI writes all the code now. Instead, Koji teaches them how to deeply understand code.
Not quite. You're stuck in an infinite loop.
And catch the machine when it's wrong.
You got it.
Key design choice was making Koji voice first. Brilliant found that when a tutor speaks before being asked, it dramatically lowers the emotional barrier to asking for help. They integrated 11 labs to create a custom voice to sound friendly, unhurried, and real because a robotic or uncertain voice undermines the learner's trust. However, as voices become more human, the risk of blind trust increases. Brilliant solves this through a probabilistic deterministic split, while Koji's phrasing is probabilistic to feel natural. All math computation is routed through a deterministic proprietary engine. Deterministic in LLMs means that the model produces the same output every time for a given input, similar to a calculator. It ensures it remains as accurate as human-authored content. Koji represents a shift from extrinsic to intrinsic motivation. Competitors like Prodigy use a video game wrapper where math is just the tool you pay to play a role-playing game. Koji's instead uses probing questions to drive the dopamine hit of genuine understanding. Also, to protect the next generation, the system is COPPA compliant and utilizes zero data retention protocols, ensuring student data is never used to train external models. The mark of a truly great teacher is their ability to make themselves unnecessary. Koji is unique because its ultimate goal is to step back as the student reaches mastery, handing the thinking back to the learner. For students, this is the access of elite one-on-one tutoring, even on a Sunday night before a big test. It shows the longevity in AI education doesn't come from the newest model alone, but from the proprietary integration of vision, high-fidelity audio, and deterministic code infrastructure.